running as the movies and sports that inspire them. So no matter what unfulfilled adventures your imagination can come up with, chances are there's a game to match. Want to smack the beads of sweat off Joe Frazier's face? Become the country's best covert spy? Build an illegal empire in Miami? How about going back to school where the MO is stealing lunch money and administering some serious wedgies? Check it out. Hey, I'm here with John Zungri, our resident gaming expert. John, what's going on, man?
Not too much, man. How you doing? I'm great.
This is a cool space. Tell me about it.
Yeah, man. This is my gaming room. I got posters all over the wall. Some of my favorites over here. Got Spotto, and I got Scarface. And I got my energy drink collection up here that I use for late night gaming.
Gotta have the energy drink.
Yeah. I got my systems over here. I got everything dating back to Super Nintendo. Don't have the regular Nintendo.
Dude, where's the regular Nintendo?
I gotta get it up here.
The Atari, the Commodore 64.
Too, right? Yeah.
Come on. All right, man. Awesome. Let's play some games.
All right. First up, we got Fight Night, round 3.
That bell means it's time to start this fight.
What can you tell me about the game?
Well, basically, the graphics are so great. You can just look at the fighters, and basically, you know how good your fighter's doing. If he's hurt, he'll be, like, grimacing or something like that. If he's out of breath, he'll be breathing hard.
So what about the gameplay itself? Can you control the boxers effectively?
Definitely. It's actually really intuitive. They have a system called Total Punch Control. You want to throw a jab, you just flip the control stick up and to the left, and he'll throw the jab. You want to throw, like, a left hook, you hook it out to the left, and then arc it around, and he'll throw a hook.
Mamada nailed his opponent with a vicious counter hook.
Each boxer controls exactly like his real-life counterpart. So that means, like, if you're using Roy Jones Jr., you can juke and bob and weave out of the way of punches.
That's what a speed guy does, folks. He dances around you and make you look like a fool out there.
Very cool. All right, what's up next?
Next, we got Splinter Cell.
All right, so the newest Splinter Cell. I haven't played it yet. I've read the book. What can you tell me about this game?
Well, basically, it's a stealth game. It's probably the best stealth game. But this one, specifically, is called Double Agent, and they've added some things to give it a little more flair. Basically, after the first mission, your character, Sam Fisher, goes off in deep end.
So what about the gameplay?
You have to be very patient to play this game, and usually I'm not like that kind of gamer. But if there was any game that was going to convert me to the stealth genre, I think it was Splinter Cell, because you just get to do so many cool things. The first mission, you dive underneath a lake, and there's guards walking on the top of the ice, and you're underneath the ice, and you chip away at the ice